welcome back to my channel. My name is T and I love all things skin and beauty, and today we have another brand that we're trying out, a Chinese brand, and it's called Girlcult. And I've had a haul like way back, haven't gotten the chance to play with these products that I got from my haul on camera. So that's what we're gonna do. So it is this eyeshadow palette that looks like this, and it is so cute. Oh my god. Some luxury brands could never. Just saying. But this is what the color story is looking. It's more neutral toned. And I'm loving that purple shade. I'm really curious if this is going to really be pigmented, whether if it's the mattes and also how the shimmers are. But also, in my last video, I also played with this palette here that really surprised me as well. So we shall see what type of look we're gonna, create. But if you're new to my channel, I love to create videos that include my love of makeup, whether if it's indie makeup, luxury brands. I also have fungal acne. So if you're wondering what foundations are fungal acne safe, or other products that I am using, and just, being with me on this journey of navigating through my condition, which is fungal acne. Everybody's fungal acne is absolutely different. So please patch test whatever that I am currently using in all my videos. I patch test. I've used ingredient analyzers, which I always link down below for you to also, open up your cabinets, maybe turn and learn the ingredients that you're actually using, whether if it's skincare or makeup, and see whether or not if, maybe your fungal acne is also different. Some fungal acnes have different triggers. Same goes for me. Like, for example, I can use powders pretty much fine, but when it comes to fungal acne foundation, I am a goner, and I would have the worst fungal acne breakout ever. So with that being said, long intro, but let's get into this video. Okay, first things first is I am still in love with the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Skin Tint, but I know I've used this in another video, so I might just use the universal and probably do some like HAUS Labs or LANCôME or Catrice. Those are the foundations that are currently being tested for me in terms of like how I like them, and so far so good. I think with the Catrice though, I could have gone a little lighter because it is on the red side. That's what happens when it comes to drugstore products, is that some foundations are more on the red side when you go darker. So we shall see, but as of right now, I'm gonna go in with my universal blurring balm by Danessa Myricks. This is a great primer for anyone who is looking for a primer that's going to help everything stay together in this hot heat that we're currently having in New York. Like, we have a heat advisory today, but on top of that, for some reason, it's also about to rain. So we are going through it, and we are very confused right now in New York. Very confused. The Like just the other day, we had flash flooding that literally flooded the whole entire MTA system on the one train. Like, huh? Yeah, this is why we need congestion pricing, so that, you know, more people can take the transportation, and that money can also go to updating our system. Because I'm not gonna lie, the MCA system is very dinosaur age, so which is not surprising that it flooded in the one train station. That's like very crazy. Just the videos online, it's like insane. When they say flash flooding, please believe that and try to stay your butt home. Don't try to like be all cute out and about, because once that MTA station start to flood, it's over. But anywho, I like to put my primer on using a brush. Just FYI, like I just prefer it that way. And you know, I've tested this primer, and I've been in like 100-degree weather with this primer and the tinted foundations as well, and Danessa Myricks did that. Yes, she did. But now we're gonna move on. I don't know if I still want to go in with the Catrice right now, just because it's still on the deep side, but we can kind of make it work. Kind of. But it's in one of these droppers like so. It's like a tinted serum similar to the one from L'Oreal, which is one of my favorites, by the way. And I probably should have gotten a lighter tone, but this is 095 in. It's supposed to be neutral. It is more red, at least to me. And yeah, so it is the Nude Drop Tinted Serum Foundation with hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. And obviously you're supposed to shake well, which I'm gonna do. And I like to put this type of foundation on the back of my hand like so, and kind of use that as like a palette. And I'm gonna go in with this Adapt makeup brush. This is the P6. These brushes are amazing. Like, I'm so happy that they came out with brushes. See, like you can kind of tell the difference. Like this shade is much more deeper than the other side of my face, like right here. Like, yeah, you can, okay. But yeah, we shall see. We're just gonna make this work somehow. And it's crazy because like normally I tan pretty easily in the summer, but it's just so hot that I really don't want to be outside. It's so hot. Like, I'm not a summer type of person. I prefer fall, you know, in between kind of weather where it's like, it's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's just right type of weather. And so I haven't really been going out that often unless I need to. Like, if I'm doing errands on the weekend, then like, yeah. And let me just say that if it wasn't for the Danessa Myricks products, I wouldn't be outside with makeup. Just saying. But I have been testing it out, and every single foundation that I try out, it's either I use the LANCôME La Base Pro Primer or the Danessa Myricks Primer. And I am good to go. Like, you can't tell me nothing. But yeah, so far so good. I'm going to use concealer to kind of even this out a bit. And one thing for me is that I don't like to cake too much. I use the rest that's there for like my nose, and like other areas where I know like they're most likely to be the first to go. So I try to put less product in that area. But also I wear glasses, so the nose area is like, yeah, I'm not gonna put too much over there. Okay. Yeah, like this is a beautiful like tinted serum foundation. It's definitely a different shade that I normally go for, but it's doable. Like, you can still work it out and pretty much like, you know, blend it out a bit. I'm gonna go in with the Haus Labs concealer. This is more on the thick side, at least to me. It's not that flexible in my opinion. And just to get an understanding of like the concealers that I like to use, I like to use the LANCôME concealers. Those are fungal acne safe, especially the Tint Idol one. I normally use the Ultra Wear. And I also like the Care Glow as well. But yeah. Normally I kind of let things sit just a bit and start blending, but with this type of concealer, it's like it's like, yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna go in with this brush from the Nikita Rose collection from a GRWM. It's the two-sided paddle type of brush. So one side is for powder, the other side is for cream. I honestly forget which side it actually is, so I'm probably gonna use this side instead. Well, this is pretty cool, but I don't really follow much rules when it comes to makeup, if you haven't noticed already. But yeah, I'm gonna start blending this in. First, let me spray my brush. I like to use the LANCôME Fix It and Forget It makeup setting spray, or the LYS spray, but I'm also running out of the LYS, so this is gonna have to do. And I just pat it like so. Even though this concealer is more on the thick side, it's pretty easy to like blend, but it might be too heavy for someone who is more on the oily side, I feel. And this concealer, I don't know, I've had better concealers where like it conceals more, but right now I feel like I have a good amount of coverage, and there's nothing really for me to kind of like conceal. Besides, I need more sleep, kind of like bags underneath my eyes a bit, because work has been working. Like it's been going. It's one of my busy times of the year, so I haven't been posting much just because I kind of want to recuperate and chill after I log off from work. So I've been doing that more, but now I'm trying to get back into the habit of actually you know, creating more content, and also, you know, documenting, you know, when I put on makeup. Like sometimes I feel like one of my best like looks are when I'm not recording. Like when I was in Philadelphia for my business trip, like those looks that I did with like the NARS palettes were absolutely amazing. Like, or when I'm doing errands and I'm like, oh, this is like a good look, I should have recorded this. So now I'm getting back into the habit. It'll probably be a while before you guys see this video, but it's like July 16th that I'm filming right now. Yeah, I've been behind with editing, and I do have to get better at doing that. But it's cool. Eventually I will get to it. So, it is what it is. Life is lifing, at the moment for me. Okay. Yeah, so far so good. I'm not gonna take the other side. I mean, I could wipe it down a bit and take the other side to go in with powder. So that's what I'm gonna do real quick. One thing about two-sided brushes is I am very careful when I go in with powder, because I definitely don't want to get heart panned. So I like to wipe down my brushes that I use just in general throughout the like makeup getting ready process. But right now I'm going in with the LYS press powder, and I got this in like so many shades because this is amazing, just like their loose one. And I'm just gonna go under like so. This is Faithful, and then I like to go in with a more lighter color once I get closer to my under eyes. And that's just because like I don't really like a white light type of like under eye. It to me it makes my under eyes look casket ready and dry. So yeah. And now going back in with the lighter powder. This brush is absolutely amazing though. Like, this was a great idea to make a double-sided brush like this. Like, it's definitely a great brush. All right, now I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna put on the lightest powder on the other areas of my face where I concealed. Like, this powder is amazing. It's so blurring. I've been loving LYS. The only thing that I can't use is their concealer and foundation. And like any other like facial product besides the primer is not fungal acne safe. So therefore I can't wear them or try them, which kind of sucks, but their powder products I can, because my fungal acne doesn't care about powder products. Like, they like it really doesn't. Yeah. This powder, they did that. All right, now I'm gonna go in with bronzer. And I'm gonna use the NARS bronzer, the matte one, and I will put that in the video because I'm not pronouncing them. I love this powder bronzer. So sometimes I kind of like to bring the bronzer up a bit where the blush may normally be, just because like once I put blush, I can blend it all together. So sometimes that's pretty much what I prefer. But today it's all powder products, really. I'm not using cream products because it is too hot for that. So powder it is. Okay. All right, now for blush, I can either go in with Mented or another Kosas blush, which I might actually do that. These are the new ones. I'm gonna go in with Chills. This is one of their new shades. I tried the other one in the last video, which was Heartbeat. But yeah, let me find a nice brush. I can probably use this brush from Sedge Beauty. I don't know if I should call it Singe or Sedge. The way my English be Englishin sometimes, like, I'm sorry, y'all. Bear with me. But yeah, I'm gonna go in with one of their brushes that looks like this. I just wiped it down. But this is the color. It's so cute. All right, we're just gonna go in with that. This is such a pretty shade and formula. I like how it brightens up. It gives you that lift from within. Kind of like a pick-me-up type of glow. Yeah. All right. So now blush, bronzer, foundation, all that stuff is done. I powdered. I am going to now do my brows real quick, get that out of the way. I don't really do much with my brows. Like, I really don't. I just use the Sephora brow wax, and I kind of do like this type of motion. Make sure it's all coated, and then I brush them up into a shape like so. And let me do the other side. So I don't have problems with this side. It's really the right side where I always have issues. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do. And then I kind of like to take this Sephora brush and just bring it up a bit, brush it out. Like so. And that's pretty much all I do. Literally. All right. Now let's get into this palette. I'm very interested in this. I'm very intrigued. I heard that Girlcult is really good, so I'm gonna go in with my NYX primer. And like, yeah, I'm so excited for this. So these don't have like shade names. So the first thing I'm gonna go in with is this shade right here. This could be more of like a transition to crease type of like shade, I feel, with the look that I want to go with. Just based off of like the color, I can pretty easily like blend this in with like this color here and blow it out to create more of like a diffuse look, but still be able to create dimension when it comes to like going over the crease. And this could also probably be more of like an outer corner shade just because it's the deepest, or I can go in with the Blend Bunnies Blends palette or the Cosmetics Creepy Cute palettes that I have. If you hear Tigress chowing down on his hard food, I deeply apologize. That boy is a messy eater. A messy eater. Like I don't even know. But he be just messy eater. So far I like this shade. And I'm using my Refer brush in B03. Hi, Tigress. Hi. He's like literally right here. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with this shade using the same brush just to deepen up the crease a bit. Yeah, I like this brush just because it could really, you could be really detailed, especially with the crease. So far, the mattes are okay. Okay. This side looks much more better than this side. This side is a little bit patchy, which could be me. Maybe I put the primer on and I didn't blend it in all the way. Maybe that's why. But anywho, now I'm gonna go in with one of these shimmers. I really like shades like these, this iridescent one, but then I also like this shade here. So why not use both? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put on my NYX glitter primer and play with the shimmers. Okay, so I put on the liquid lip glosses that I got from Girlcult. I tried the J808. It's more of a reddish brown lip gloss, and it is such a beautiful type of formula. It's more of a paddle type of application that I prefer for my lip glosses and liquid lipsticks, but this is a nice hydrating, smooth type of lip gloss that isn't sticky at all. It feels sticky if you were to like swatch it on the back of like your hand or something like that. But once on the lips, it's not sticky at all. It's very comfortable. So I use that along with my Mented lipstick in M5. And this is the lip. This is the lip. I think I'm gonna have to try more of their lip glosses and their liquid lipsticks. I think their liquid lipsticks are more on the clay type of like side. You know, the Kaleidos play clay, I think that's what they call it. It's those. I'm the type of person that wasn't really into that type of formula just because it felt kind of drying and it didn't apply evenly, at least the colors that I used from Kaleidos. But maybe I can try some from Girlcult and maybe it'll change my mind. And I'll probably go back in and play with the Kaleidos ones in my collection still, because those are just like sitting there because I didn't really like them. And I know other people liked them and I'm probably the only one that didn't like them, but it just wasn't for me. But yeah, so this is it. This is the get ready with me using some of the Girlcult products from my haul. I'm gonna try and post another video using another palette. Like I have one of these right here, like, which is so cute. Like these type of packaging is so gorgeous. Like, I'm sorry, but luxury could never produce something like this, let alone it being a great formula, because we all know some formulas from luxury aren't that good, but I can probably play with one of these. Like I'm liking this color story, so maybe next video I'll play with the smaller palettes or combine them. We'll see what happens if like I do move forward with that. But anywho, this is the look. Thank you so much for sticking around and you know, staying with me, watching me get ready and playing with these new products. My name is T once again. Thank you so much for just, you know, staying on. I know I've been kind of like MIA. I'm trying to like get into the habit of, you know, doing more videos. So we shall see where this takes me. But thank you so much. Please love yourself. Have a wonderful day and love your skin. I gotta remember my outro because I still don't know my outro. It's been a long time. Oh my God. Oh my God. But make sure to like, subscribe, hit the noti bell, comment, share, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.